Ndị be anyị oseti ekwele n'ọzọ. Ọtụtụ n'ime unu nwere ike anụgo ihe agagani. Ihe a na-akpọtụnụ akwa mbịa ma agwa ndị be anyị sị ha unu na-eme ihe Biafra. Onye shi ebe oshi ọsịa ụzọ onye Biafra, ma ndị ọcha ma ndị ojii, onye ọbụla bịara ha Biafra. Gị na-agwa ndị be anyị okwu, enwe onye nwere ntị eji anụ ihe. Gị na-agwa ha mepe anya gị emepe. Esiri na-azọ Biafra, ị chọrọ ịpụ na Naịjirịa, ị kwesịrị ịma na ndị na-achịchi n'obodo ha apụ anaghị ehi ụra, agaghị ewere akwa kpuchie onwe ha baa n'ụra. Ha gala arụkwa ka ha ji wụrụkwa mmadụ ka e were rụpịa gị ka hapụ inweta ihe ahụ ị na-achọ. Ngwa lee onyonyo ị na-ahụ ebe a na onye ị na-ele anya, nwa ị na-ele anya, ọ bụ flag Biafra. O vu ihe Biafra n'isi, ọ na-alụ ọgụ Biafra. Ndị Biafra eche na ha na ya so ebe ekwena. Onye a na-ahụ ya wesi ndị ọ wee jet ndị APC na-arụ ọnụ under the platform of Radio Biafra IPOB. Ewere aka abụọ ghọrọ. Ọ dị ka m na-agwa unu, onye asọwa onye Turkey na o jikwa wụrụkwa ambassador, o jikwa wụrụ ka eweta ihe a. Ụmụnne m unu gbawa ọsọ ehihie before chi ejie. Enweghị onye ọbụla shi outside ala Igbo ga-ewetara unu ihe unu chọrọ. Enwere onye m chọrọ igwa unu. Onye a ụfọdụ unu ndị Imo steeti bụ ike ma dis madam na-akpa ha na today. Aga ka m bidogodo n'isi. Onye awụ ejenti Rogers Okorocha. Aha ya oge ọ na-arụ under the Imo State College of Advanced Studies. Aha ya wụ David Day. Oge ahụ Osiashi from England na-arụ ọnụ Okorocha his business n'Owerri. Today Biafra setiele David Day echenjiele kọlọ ghọzie onye Israel, na-azazi David Smith na-esogharị ndị Biafra. Agwa ha otu o si wuru onye Juu na-abịa wetara ha Biafra. Kwụrụ Nnamdi Kanu n'akụkụ. Oge ọ na-arụ wit Okorocha, ọ na-agba Hilux. Unu nwere ike ime onye ọwụ. Imo State College of Advanced Studies. Ya ma iwu onye Imo, ị ga-ama ebe m na-agwa gị na. The leader of that school wụ aha ya wụ David Day. Today ọ na-esogharị Nnamdi Kanu with David Smith. Likewise, this lady nọ here, aha ya wụ Cindy. Ọkwa ndị ihe IPOB family. These guys are all saboteurs. Amaghị mmadụ ole wụ ndị so Nnamdi Kanu. Akwadị m ekwuchi ike here. Nnamdi Kanu were ndị nwere na-eji were mara ihe meghe n'ụlọ gị. Abịa na-achụ m na ma amaghị ebe m kwụ. Ọ dị ka nwee ejenti ndị Naijiria. Ọ dị ka nwụ nke a, ọ dị ka nwụ nke ọzọ. While the ejenti abaala unu n'ọkpụkpụ, unu na ha na-eri nri na-aṅụ. But onye ha na-arụ aka sị ụkọchukwu na the same people, unu sị kpọta ya gbuo. Akwọpụtawala na akwa some people atapụwala fonu ha, madawazie ihe gaa n'azụ ụlọ. Ihe ahụ ihe m na-agwa Radio Biafra kemgbe ụwa. Weta ego ka m zụta equipment. Atapụwazie kọlụ telephone conversation with these people, so that unu mara ndị nna ha so na ndị nna ha na-esoghị. Unu ewere ego fa n'ukwu. Ugbu a now, how many secret of IPOB ka this Cindy na amatarala now o leaked to Nigerian government? Enwe onye ga-ekwezi ekwu that one now because all the gravity dị too much. Unu sere aka na ndị achaghị ọcha, nwa bekee a ga-ewetara gị ihe ị chọrọ. Agwara m unu before, onye ọbụla nwe onye Igbo mụrụ nwa n'ala bekee, nwa gị bịa ala Igbo at the end of the day, ọ ga-protect the interest of ebe a mụrụ ya. Ihe ekwu echi na village gị, ebe ha mụrụ ya n'oto ya na asụ gas school, unu na-protect the interest. So my people, listen to this inner caucus conversation. Ote sha plan ga ihe gara n'ime Nigeria.
Hello? Yeah, hello, Candy. This is Monday.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay,
yes.
Is your name Candy or Cindy?
Candy, C-A-N-D-Y.
C-A-D, okay, because I thought it was pronounced Candy. Okay, what happened is that it's already close of work here. So we've given instruction because I had to draw in other people, you know, it had to do with something outside the country. So we've given instruction that they are going to move some money to Washington because of this, for this particular purpose. So they are going to do it tomorrow, your own tomorrow, not today again. I think this is about 1:20 your time. So but basically, I think you need to expect it tomorrow your own time. So by tomorrow our own time, they are going to complete the movement of cash. Then they are going to forward it for you tomorrow. And I think my guys are actually, people are actually very, 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 very impressed.
You're going to send how much in Western Union per time?
Yeah, we'll do 100. 100 is about, is a lot of money here. That's about close to 20 million naira. And look, you need to be very, very, you need to be very useful. You understand? You need to be very useful, and I think we are actually very impressed when I looked at when I talked about. Everybody's impressed about what he did to this man. What do you call this man, Zion?
You know, Sierra reporters just contacted me.
You say?
I can send you their. I say Sierra reporters. They just contacted me.
Who?
In
Sahara reporters. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But I didn't speak nothing to them because, and then I'm being like attacked that I should give different people information. What they're going to do is just try to sell it. So I'm not going to speak anymore.
Sahara reporters, I do not totally understand them. Sometimes they speak on our favor. Sometimes they speak against the APC. So I do not really understand it. So I think because sometimes they speak, they attack the PDP, and that's very good for us. But sometimes too, we also notice that sometimes they also attack the APC. So I can't really, I don't know, I'm not really very sure about Sahara reporters here. And how did they get to you?
Yeah. Sir?
I said, how did they get to you? Did they call you or they send you messages?
They send me a text all of a sudden. I've been getting just random texts from big leaders today, so-called big leaders. And then you have our reporters, they just sent me a text, which I've dealt with them before I first started campaigning. But they were just like, Candy, so what are you going to do for now? For now, what is your end for what has happened? And I really didn't speak. I just spoke kind words because I don't know their position and what they're looking for. But he's going to call me back in a little while. He's driving now.
Okay, you need to be careful. You need to be careful.
Yeah, do you want me to say anything?
Yeah, I think they want to get the big news about Zion and Donald and Chidi Wonsu. And I think you really did a good job with them. How did you get in contact with those guys? I think syncing them is actually very good for us. And if you can pick up a few people too, we can also give you their names, so you can also put them down to, top of the top PDP guys on the social media. You listed about 11 names, but I think would you mind if we give you some other names that what do you have? You have enough information against that you can use to destroy Zion and Donald?
Yes, I mean I was going to start saying some more today, but I didn't want to speak if it wasn't appropriate, because so many people are calling in and texting and they want information. So I was wondering where I should go with that, because I have a lot that I was going to present today, which I told you I have inside workers that work for me. You just pay them a little bit of dollars, and I pay them a little, and they go and do a lot of work for me. They have like 20 accounts by themselves, and they work all these people with those 20 accounts. I mean, they can work some wonders and find out all kinds of stuff, and they have connections all through GEJ where they can send out so much message. That's how I got it out so big, was because of them. I threw them $50. They will run it like no tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's how I work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to do us some good.
Yes, I can do so much. Like today, he wanted to start another thing today. So I was wondering
who
you think I should go with that.
Which of them? Which of them wanted to start something?
What should I go any further today with more? Because I think if we let it die down, they're wanting it to die down. We shouldn't let it die down because we are at the top right now with publicity. It's so big that you need to keep the people enticed. They want to see what's really going on. So you don't want to let that fade at all. You know, fame happens, and once it fades, it's not good.
Okay.
So we need to get that.
At least you know what to do. By tomorrow, you're going to have some money. So
yeah.
I expect to see some good. You need to pick up some more. You could pick up some names, some very good names, and pull them down. Just look at the PDP people. Look at the guys that have a lot of followership. That they have a lot of comments. So those are the kind of guys you need to draw out. Say some things and look for a way to put them down. You know, that's the way. If you can do that and get down, if you can get down a couple of people like you did with Zion, with Donald, with Chidi, what do you call it? Chinedu Musu. Okay, if you can get some people like that, you know, just keep putting them down. So by the end of the day, we are going to just give an impression that they are in APC. So we are going to divide their camp. You understand? You should understand what I mean. So by the time we keep pulling it down, by the end of the day, they get angry and everybody comes to us and we have peace. That's what we want to achieve. That's just what we want to achieve.
Yes. And now what I've done was compromise the GEJites as far as the whole party looks bad. You see what I'm saying? I've compromised them all because of that one man, because they don't want to give him up. So when they don't want to give him up, it looks like they are doing something shady. You see what I'm saying? If you don't want to give up, once I've already placed all of what he's done before them, just like in the court of law, you don't want to bring the criminal before everyone, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So I've had big PDP leaders tell me today. They said, Kendi, what is going on? Where are we going now? And so I'm not done. So today I will continue. And what I was going to say, as soon as we get started, all I have to do is appoint, I don't know whoever, but one of you, APC, to my group as admin, because there is one GEJ I got to get out of there, which he will be no problem because I own it. So he just has to move. Once we get in there, we will eliminate him.
Okay.
We will eliminate him.
You don't need to take yourself from most of the groups. I need you inside there. You need to stay inside there. And
okay.
I don't know how you're going to do it so you don't allow people know that you're actually working for APC, because if you allow people know, they're going to.
I can do it.
Yeah, you still need to stay indoors, inside, and do what you have to do for us.
Okay, I can do that. I'm very good at that. And my buddy, who I pay little dollars to, he is so smart with this. He is the king man to do all of this. So he will give me the knowledge how to work this.
Yeah,
and we can tear it up.
Yeah, by tomorrow I'm going to send you a couple of names. The names I mark out, and you're going to try to do something with those names for me. So by tomorrow,
Okay.
this time, we would have settled what we have to do, so we know how to move from there.
Okay. And I was going to tell you, Femi killed his site. I am over.
That's Femi Kanaka.
I'm over his whole site.
Okay, Femi. Okay, that's FFK. FFK. Femi Kanikayo,
yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to tell him anything, but I'm just going to stay admin over his site. Is that what you want me to do?
No, you can still keep working with him, and you can still get information. Everybody's important for us, for you to get information for us.
Yeah.
Information that I want, I get to you, and you give me the information.
Okay. Yeah, his is on WhatsApp. So he has me over. It's called the PDP Ambassadors.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. By tomorrow we'll get done, and I'll give you out a few instructions on how to go about it, and that is basically for the names we want. You know how you go about it. I'll just give you some names, and you do what you know how to do best. I'm very impressed about what you did to Zion and Donald and the other guy. I'm impressed. If you can do that for a whole lot of people, I think it would be nice. Okay.
Oh yeah. And they will never know. So yeah, I got it. And I'm gonna start that up today. So we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll talk to you tomorrow when everything is okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Candy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we have a problem.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Hi, and how are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah,
What is that now?
I think we have a problem. Are you? Have they been able to post it for you? Have they been able to confirm it for you?
What is that?
Hello, who am I speaking? Who are you supposed to speak with, please?
This is Candy.
Candy.
Candy. Yes. Candy Stallworth.
Okay, this is okay. Who are you supposed to speak with? Who are you calling? Are you not supposed? I thought you were supposed to call. Who are you supposed to talk to?
Monday.
That is what I'm trying to find out. Yes, you're speaking with Monday. Yes, Monday Thompson, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
You told me to call you.
Yes, yeah.
You told me to call you. But
okay.
that money transfer transaction is bogus. It's not real.
No, I needed to confirm. I wanted you to be sure, because I know my people told me that CBN might likely block it. So I went ahead anyway. I gave the money through UBA anyway. But another thing my colleague told me was that in case the CBN blocks it, why don't I rather call my embassy and get one of my people to make the transfer for you directly? Or I do not know. Do you know if you have any consulate in Florida there? Hello? Do you have a Nigerian consulate in Florida?
A consular?
Yeah. Like a consulate office?
No.
Okay, so I'm not sure, but I think we have one in Atlanta. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Because when I left to make the payment, my colleague.
Yeah, but.
You said?
Excuse me. Why did you give me that information and tell me to call when I received the money? That is not fair game, and that's playing games, and I don't play those games.
No, what I'm saying is that the money has been deposited, but the policies we have now, it's very likely that the central bank is going to stop it. It's also likely that because it's coming from my office, they are going to let it pass. So that's why I said, let me know when you get it or if you have a problem. On the alternative, when I spoke to my colleagues, one of my junior colleagues, he told me, why don't you get somebody, because it's very important for us what we are doing right now. We're trying to do it in different phases, from different points of views. So he said, why don't you get somebody, if your contact is in the U.S., why don't you get somebody in the embassy to make payments for you from there instead of trying to do it here? Because we actually know that we have a policy from getting money these amounts, that much out, you know. But I tried to talk to the account officer in there, and she told me she was going to do all she could. But the only challenge that they have is that it's very likely that with my name, that the CBN might let it pass. It's also likely that if their policy is strong, they are going to return it. So there was no, I said, okay, there's no way I can confirm that. Just go ahead and post it. And if you have a problem, let me know. I also told her to call me back if she has any problem. And so far, I think after speaking with you, I'm going to try to speak with her too, you know. But you say what?
Let me say, I deal with Nigeria all the time. I deal with pastors over there. They send millions of dollars, okay? They have no problem sending it through.
There's been a policy for the past 10 days. You've been following our policies. Have you not seen it everywhere on the Facebook?
Yeah, we don't.
Yes, they've been trying to contain the dollar, so they blocked. We cannot send money out of Nigeria. That's the problem we have now, except on very special location where you have to, I think they talked about if it has to be school fees, there's certain forms you have to pay for the CBN to approve it. But for us, if you want to shift money for our own services, for me specifically, if I want to shift money for my own services, usually it goes through CBN approval. But I knew because they were telling me $10,000 is supposed to be the largest thing you should be able to send, Mr. Thompson. I said, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and wire it through my name. So I think we have a problem there. I think the CBN, maybe it's awaiting approval or maybe they have blocked it. But I think the best thing for me to do now is to redraw it and get somebody to either call you from New York or maybe, you know what, why don't I do like this? Why don't I just give instruction and they pay money for it directly? I've been trying to tell you this because it's a little bit easier for me if I do that from Washington, D.C., that's from our embassy. It's easier for me to say, okay, look, we need to release. You said?
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
The problem is I mean, I'm very far from there. I'm in Florida, so.
I know they can make it easier to pay money within the United States. You see, it's very important for us. Yeah, it's very important for us if you can do this because most of the revelations you're going to give me about this PDP era is going to be very helpful. You know, if truly you can actually get these things, we pay so much money to do what we do, and since you are doing it already, but I do not know how comfortable it's going to be for you switching over to support our people. I don't know how that's going to be easy for you, but since you promised that you're going to do it, fine. It's no problem. And I want to believe you anyway.
Yeah,
I want to believe you. I just want.
I'm sure I'm going to have a little bit of problem. They're probably going to look at the situation that I went through recently with DEJI, as far as thinking that I set that up so that I could transfer over, to APC.
Okay.
But I know APC. I know PDP.
I don't know how you're going to do it.
I'm admin on.
I don't know how you're going to do it.
Sites, so yeah.
And when you switch, are you sure you're going to be able to move your people? Are your people loyal to you? Are they going to be able to switch with you? Are you sure about that?
What are you saying?
I mean the JJ group you told me you have.
You're talking of coalition. The coalition side. Yes.
It's a coalition side, right? But you have some people there, and are they going to be able to switch with you?
11,000.
Are you going to be able to switch them with you to the APC?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is the rules of Facebook. Since I'm past the 10,000 limit, they don't like you to switch the name, right?
Okay.
So what we do is, I'm on 11,000. So what we do is we cancel out, but store up those copies, those extra 1,000 numbers.
Yeah.
We cancel them out, but keep them copied. And then start at like 9,999, so that Facebook will allow us to rename it. That would be the logical way to do that.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, a lot of those members anyway.
Anyhow you want to do it, I don't really have an idea how you're going to do it. You're good on Facebook, you're good in the social media. I don't know how you're going to do it, but it's important that.
People. Yeah, people will follow me regardless. Half of my people wanted me to go to APC, and I didn't. I'm fighting. I'm working with Fanny Tailed.
Who is that?
But like Fanny Tailed.
Okay, Fanny Tailed. Okay. Okay,
yeah,
I know the guy.
Now.
Okay. You're working directly with him. Have you met him personally, or you're working remotely, or the way you're going to work remotely? Have you met him physically?
I haven't met him personally because I'm here, but I've Skyped him. I talked to him on the phone. And he has me admin over his PDP ambassador site.
Okay.
So pretty much I'm admin over a lot of the PDP sites, like over so many. Joshua's site, I'm over just any PDP they got me admin over. I have access to.
Okay, but that means you're not going to do it publicly. You need to stay inside so that we have whatever information we have, and we do what I don't know. Do you understand what I mean? That is, in some of the PDP groups you are already, so you can still remain there to just in case we require some information or we need to do some things. We need to get some information. You can always provide it for us, and you need to be able to also come up with the list of your loyalists that I know we're working with you through. You're working with them through you. You understand what I mean? So you might need to return some of your membership in some of these places. But what we're going to do. What we are going to do, I think the best I'm going to do is to try to see how it can be done within your country. So I don't know how easy it is. Is it for money to be is it to pay into your account directly? Or you want to? I don't know. Do you guys mail money? I don't know. Or do I pay indirectly?
Yeah, the best way is, like I say, Western Union. My pastors, the reason why I've stayed so safe is because I've dealt with my pastors. And they tell me what to do, what not to do. So I stay safe like that. But I don't veer outside of any other way but what they tell me, period. Because I stay safe. They deal with lots of money coming in the U.S.
You should also ask them. They should be able to know now. And it's been over 10 days. The Nigerian policy system that they have blocked every access of getting money out of Nigeria because, and also they are also stopping. You cannot purchase dollar from the Nigerian banks again. You have to, even if you send dollar to Nigeria now, anybody going to the bank is going to pick it in naira. Nobody, they are not allowing dollar to come in cash into the country. Because of the devaluation that happened in naira. So that's what our government is trying to do. So it's a temporary stuff. It's just to reduce the value of dollar in Nigeria and try to bring up the value of naira. So that's what they're trying to do. So now they are not allowing you to take out naira outside the country. So the only easier way now is to get my embassy, get my people there, and it's easier to send money to the embassy. So the embassy can, as well in turn, send it to you. It's within you guys don't have any restriction like that monetarily within your country. So it's easier for me to tell my people to send the money to you directly, right? That'll be fine. I don't know who is advising you. It's what you're doing is more of a covert kind of job now that you're going to do for us. So you should also reduce the number of people advising you. You understand what I mean? You should reduce the people that are aware of what you're doing. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I don't tell anyone my present circumstances, but I'm saying if I'm being told, different laws, and that my pastor is actually an accountant. there in Lagos. He's a pastor of 12 churches.
Have you been to Nigeria before?
No.
Okay.
I just deal with Nigerians here. Like this week, we will have tons of pastors in, and I will deal with them. We license pastors in Nigeria. So, anyway, he always gives me knowledge on what to do, what laws I'm breaking, what I'm not, what I can do.
If he is in Nigeria, he should also know that we have issues with our monetary policies right now. So that's the only way we could have this running now. You know, for me, since you had insisted that you needed to, that's why I also had to go and ask for the approval. But since you had insisted you needed for us to make some deposit before you come in fully and give me all the information that I require. That's why I'm going this way. Normally, I think we would have taken some time to do a few things. If it were me, if I were you, or if you give me the opportunity to take the decisions on.
My people, before I continue, I just want to thank all of you. Please subscribe to my channel, share the channel, invite people, comment. I would love you to subscribe. If you subscribe, you are doing me good. That's the only thing you can do for me. Please subscribe and let's continue.
What I want, I would have said, okay, why don't we go ahead and do a few things. I understand you to an extent. Then before that time, you could actually make an arrangement. If you want us to probably deal with your people here in Nigeria, it's easy to give them money and let them find a way they are going to give you. But it's also a risk for me for now to do that. Until I'm very comfortable with you, you can always delegate somebody here in Nigeria and say, oh, because I don't want to know how the money is sent to you. I don't want to be part of it, but I can make available money for the person. And anyhow they're going to do it, because I'm sure you're going to work with some people here you have to give some money to. So it's easier for you to, if you get money here, you give some people money here and take whatsoever you want to take. That's the way we work. You know, so you could do us a whole lot of favor.
Yeah.
Working that way.
So yeah, I mean, as far as here,
before it gets to the point where I can pay money on your behalf here for the government here in Nigeria, I need to be sure of what I'm really doing with you. I need to be sure that, look, you're actually doing a covered work for me. Even you present that, I can give the impression that, look, you're in PDP, or I say you're in PDP, but you're doing covered works for us in APC. Or that, oh, I was able to buy you over to come over and do this, any which way. But I need to be sure, I need to have a full assurance that this is exactly what you're doing for me before but this other one, I have to release this one for you is because I want to trust you. You know, I want to believe in what you've said that you're going to do this.
Yeah, this is the thing. I hear what you're saying, but if you believe that you should have done all this, why would you not, as a professional, have done this from the beginning? Because I actually asked you that we spoke by Skype, or you come to me personally, because if you're that big, you'll be able to bring someone to me. Okay.
No,
or you'll bring yourself.
I'm a government official. I don't know. There are some things I may not really, I would not really do.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying, if you're being so perfect and true, why not just be so real and legit like that? But you're not. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be legit. You're not going to be on top like that. So you can't be one way and then ask me to be one way. See what I'm saying? You either we're going to get this in that contract.
I have more to lose, so I have so much to protect, because you know what I'm doing, and you know what you're doing.
And also me, the fact that I will lose every part of what I've ever done. I'm wanted by the biggest PDP. I'm so underground in PDP and so known. It is beyond. I have kings, queens, everyone calling me. I am beyond. My name is beyond. You can even ask anyone in Nigeria about me, they will tell you. And you know that yourself.
Yes, I think I have an idea about that.
Yeah. If you want to send anyone to my door, I am here. So how is that not legit? You see what I'm saying?
Okay, let's get moving. What you're going to do? Okay, let's do this. What you're going to do? If you, I don't know. You need to think about how you want me to send money to you and let me know. I mean, from Washington D.C.
I mean, you're the big boss, and you know the laws, so that would be
what I would do, because since you've refused, what I wanted to do is if you send your account details, I send it to my people there, and they pay money for it directly there. They transfer it directly there for you. If that's okay for you, I think that's
what now?
Your account details, your personal account details. So I send it to them, and they make the transfer.
I don't deal with the personal account details. No, my pastor done told me a long time ago, don't deal that way. I deal with Western Union.
Western Union is not possible from here. Western Union is not possible. The only thing that we can do from here is below $10,000, and we are talking about $100,000. We can't do anything close to $10,000. That's what they told me today.
Sir, what did I say? I know the stipulations on the law of 10,000 here, but listen to me. This is the way you do it. You send it in $9,999 increments. Okay, you can do that without having a stipulation, and that law stipulation is not for you. It's for me, because that's a tax purpose. That is not your stipulation. That's my stipulation. You could spend whatever you wanted to spend. That's up to your government. But that is not your law. It's my law.
It's my government, but the CBN. Anyway, as I told you earlier, I'm going to see if the CBN is going to approve what I sent before. But after speaking to you now, I'm going to call the lady in the bank to UBA to cancel the transaction.
Yep. Yes,
so let me see. Let's see.
Yes,
Probably
sir.
we can do it in bits. Except, is that what you're asking for? We're going to do it in bits.
Yeah, let me ask you something.
What's that?
Listen to me very well, okay? You're hearing me. We're on the same page here. Now, if you could get your embassy and your officials, your counselor, to send money through a bank here, why could they not send it through Western Union? Is that not correct? That would be like saying, one way is black, but it can't be white, or vice versa.
Okay, that is to do Western Union within the states.
Yes. So you get your counselor, whoever. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want me or don't you? I mean, I don't have time to play with folks. That's what I get tired of.
Okay. My impression of Western Union is that I've not really considered it being sent within a country. I didn't consider that. I think that's a good option. Yeah. That's why I was asking you, what do you advise me? How can it be done? I asked you, I said, why don't you give me an advice how you want the money to be sent to you from Washington, D.C. to Florida? Yeah. So if you,
let me ask you something. Yeah. Yeah. You're very intelligent. Let me say something about Nigeria. Y'all are so intelligent. So that I don't want to hear, because you know the laws and you're in government. You're very smart. Okay. Yeah. So it's like this. Let me lay this on the table for you. Okay. I'm straight out because I'm American. We don't play no games. You know how we play. We just want straight out. You want a contract. That's how we deal. We deal straight out. We'll do the job. I'll do the job. I've been doing it 2 years for good luck, nonstop, every single day. I built him 11,000 members myself. I mean, what else could I say? You could ask anyone in Nigeria what I've done, and they will tell you I've never given up one day. And I haven't even given up when he done lost. So that has a lot to show. So I don't want to hear that mess. It's either this. Do you want me or don't you? You know what I can bring to the table. You know what I can't bring to the table. I can bring to you.
Yes, we've already talked about that. Yes, we've agreed on that. So what I'm asking you now, if I cannot give out money from here, I asked you a very simple question. I said, from my embassy, how do you want me to send the money to you? I did not have an idea that we can actually do. Yes, you just told me now, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna place some calls. Let me call this and let me withdraw this and call my people there, so they're gonna make the transfer to you. I think we're good now.
Okay. All right.
All right. Do have a very wonderful day. Bye. Candy.
So my people, when I do tell you people that not everything that comes across your way that you embrace, no matter how sweet, no matter how good those things looks, That's why our analysis in this place, the way I do analyze things, I tell you, don't rush to accept. Be careful. The one from Turkey, one day his own will pop up and you will know where his sponsors are coming from. And the former David Day, the former worker of Okorocha in Imo State College of Advanced Studies, today walking around with Nnamdi Kanu under the umbrella name of David Smith. I've told my people, give me what I want and let me expose all these people. Give me all that I want. I will expose these guys for you. I will be sending the inner caucus conversation from their cell phones to you. And I will even send you the inner conversation in their private email addresses. You will read it in hard copies on what they are discussing about. No hidden place on this planet. Nothing is hidden under the sun. Biafra has every equipment, everything to make itself established. But we doesn't value ourselves. We keep on valuing white people until you realize that the as you know ndụ onye ike n'aka onye ụjọ. Until you value that your fellow black man can do it more better, then you will be able to come down to test and know our capability. Since I have been calling on Radio Biafra, calling all IPOBs, I said, I can do things that you doesn't know that I can do. Give it a try. Nobody have called my phone nor contacted me. Last week, I sent a private message from my WhatsApp to Uchebefop. Uchebefop to today have not responded because those are the people that believe in white people. The people that are running around them there in UK, white people are all agents of the United Kingdom. The ones running around from Turkey to wherever are the agent of Nigeria. As all of you know, most of you know this lady, this Cindy. She is well known. She has more followers, more Biafran followers than I. She has more value than me, a pure Biafran, only because she's a white person talking about Biafra. You see how she manipulates. She is green snake in green grass. And if you don't deviate, IPOB, Radio Biafra, if you don't deviate from this course, they will sink you. They will sink you, and when you fall down, you will then know the value of your people. The only person that will grant your safety is people like us. We are not in Africa. I'm not begging for food. But if you want Biafra, I said it before, if our people want Biafra, they know what to do. Let me give you one tips. If you want Biafra to come, we have something we call soft power. America uses what they call soft power. In any country that is like China, Russia, all these advanced countries, they use what they call soft power. If Biafra knows that Nigeria is cocking the gun to shoot them, you have to use what they call soft power on Nigeria. How do you introduce soft power? You have to establish Radio Biafra Hausa. Because all that you are speaking in Radio Biafra London, their people are misinterpreting everything to their people so that they will hate you the more. But you will put stop to it if you want Biafra to come without a bullet, without even United Nations. What you need to do is both Radio Biafra International or Radio Biafra London establish 24 hours radio service. Call it Radio Biafra Hausa. Put people that speak fluent Hausa language. Let them feed the Hausas. Educate them, and you will see that Nigeria, the Northerners, will explode from inside. Tell them the need that the allergy that you are kissing his food, that is giving you a plate of food, that you are the one protecting him. He's supposed to pay you and give you a job. Igbo, you ask me what do I mean? What I mean is this. If you create Radio Biafra Hausa, because The little Northerners that can be able to understand English, there is trouble in Northern Nigeria today. They are kidnapping their politicians now. How about if you start teaching the knowledge that you are giving the Nigerians under the Radio Biafra, if you start feeding it to the Hausas in their own language, so that Nigeria will explode from inside? That is the largest weapon you can use against Nigeria. In advanced world, they call it soft power. This is the only tips I will give to you, and I have many of them. If you want to tap all the politicians' telephone number, you want to tap all their email conversation, you want to get what they are discussing within them as far as their food is around them, contact Miro Africa. We know how to do it. God bless you and remain blessed. I said, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our channel. We are here only for the protection and defense of our people. Remain blessed and God bless all Biafrans. I said, value what you have. That will save you the more. Bye-bye for now.
Welcome to Forsville Luxury Hotel. At Forsville Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forsville Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeline Obamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forsvillehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forsville Luxury Hotel, experience the home of comfort. They come.